Take a look at this narrow yet iconic passage between northern Morocco and southern Spain. This is the Strait of Gibraltar, a mere 8 miles separating two continents, Africa and Europe. With such a short distance, you might wonder, why hasn't anyone built a bridge or tunnel here? The idea of connecting these two continents has intrigued engineers and dreamers for centuries, but despite the growing need for faster connections and modern technology, the dream of a Europe to Africa link remains out of reach. Why is this seemingly simple feat so incredibly difficult? Let's dive into the story. First, let's talk about the potential of such a connection. A bridge or tunnel here could revolutionize trade and travel. Imagine driving from Spain to Morocco or taking a high-speed train across the Mediterranean. Africa is rich in resources like diamonds, oil, and minerals, while Europe is a key consumer. A direct link could make the exchange of goods faster and more efficient, reducing reliance on expensive air cargo or weather-dependent ships. And the economic benefits wouldn't stop there. Such a project would create tens of thousands of jobs, from construction to tourism. Coastal areas could transform into bustling hubs filled with hotels, parks, and shopping centers. The possibilities are endless. But here's the catch. Building such a connection isn't just ambitious, it's nearly impossible. The Strait of Gibraltar presents unique challenges that make this project one of the most complex engineering feats in history. For starters, the strait is known for its strong currents and tidal flows, which create a constantly shifting environment. These waters are treacherous for ships, let alone a massive construction project. And if that wasn't enough, this region is also seismically active. Earthquakes are frequent here, meaning any structure would need to withstand not just the force of the water, but the unpredictable movements of the Earth itself. Then there's the issue of depth. The strait reaches nearly 3,000 feet at its deepest point, one of the deepest in the world. To put that into perspective, it would take the height of 10 statues of Liberty stacked on top of each other to reach the surface. Building supports, or piles, strong enough to anchor a bridge in such a deep and uneven seabed is a monumental challenge. The seabed is riddled with irregularities, layers of rock, and unstable sediments, all of which require extensive and costly geological surveys. And we can't ignore the environmental impact. The Strait of Gibraltar is one of the world's richest marine ecosystems, home to dolphins, whales, and a diverse range of fish. It's all thanks to the unique water dynamics here. Saltwater from the Mediterranean sinks and mixes with colder Atlantic water, creating a nutrient-rich environment perfect for phytoplankton. Construction in this delicate area could disrupt the entire ecosystem. Pollution from building materials, dust, and carbon emissions could harm marine life, and even if the bridge were completed, ongoing vehicle traffic could continue to degrade the environment. Without phytoplankton, fish populations could collapse, impacting local fishermen and the entire food chain. It's a domino effect that could have disastrous consequences. This isn't the first time people have dreamed of crossing the strait. In the early 20th century, French engineer Ferdinand de Lesseps, famous for the Suez Canal, proposed a bridge here, but the project was deemed too complex and expensive. More recently, there were discussions of a 23-mile-long tunnel connecting Spain and Morocco. While promising, this idea also faced insurmountable financial and technical obstacles. For now, the dream remains just that, a dream. But with advancements in engineering and technology, who knows? Maybe one day we'll overcome these challenges. Interestingly, there hasn't always been water separating Europe and Africa. Millions of years ago, the continents were connected by land before tectonic shifts created the strait. Perhaps one day, human ingenuity will reconnect these two worlds. If you enjoyed exploring this fascinating topic, give this video a like and share it with your friends.